middle of the city center overlooking Marina Bay Sands Hotel, Singapore Flyer, and also the Suntec City. Okay, we will now be approaching one of the biggest shopping center, convention center, and exhibition center right over here in Singapore, which is known as Suntec City. Okay, now once we make a turn, you will be able to see that it is surrounded by 5 towers. There is tower 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So right inside these towers, there is the shops, offices, buildings, and then to your left is one of the convention center where yearly, every few months, we will have electronic sale, IT showroom, exhibition area, and all just right inside these long escalators all the way up. Okay, now not only that, when you look right in front, you will be able to see the largest fountain of wealth in the world, which was listed in Guinness World Book of Records back in 1998. Okay, now this fountain of wealth, it is believed by the Chinese people right over here, because remember I told you Singaporeans, we have the Chinese people over here as well, and they are huge believers of Chinese feng shui. All right, this fountain of wealth, at a certain timing there will be water flowing inwards. Okay, you see the copper ring over there? Okay, there will be water flowing inwards, and in Chinese feng shui, water represents wealth. So it is believed that when the water flow inwards, wealth will keep on coming to Singapore city center. Okay, now not only that, the color of the structure as well. Okay, now the color represents bronze color, and this is a good sign of unity, racial harmony, and equality right over here in Singapore. Okay, now as you can see, Siva is going around the fountain of wealth for at least 3 rounds, because again, in Chinese feng shui, they believe when we circle the fountain of wealth 3 times, we will all be blessings with good wealth and good blessings. So that is what we are trying to do for all of you right now. Okay, now this is not a stopping zone, so please just take a photo and video of this area. Okay, and then not only that, focus at the towers surrounding us, because ladies and gentlemen, when you try to imagine, these 5 towers looks like your 5 fingers, and then we have the fountain of wealth, which acts like a ring right in the middle of the palm. All right, so this means again, wealth will keep on coming at the palm of your hand. And then usually at night, this fountain of wealth will be lighted up, and that is only at a certain specific timing. Okay. Now, just in case if you want to know how high it is at least about 4 stories high. Okay, so because there is also the restaurant area right over there, so you can't really see it right now, but just to let you imagine, it is at least about 4 stories high. Okay, now this area, remember I told you this is the Singapore Formula 1 racetrack. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to just imagine, it will usually take us about 5 months to set up this place for the entire race to take place, and it will usually take us about 2 months of tearing down the event area just for these Formula 1 Grand Prix that will usually be happening in the month of September. And Singapore, for the race, we are known to be one of the country where we will be doing the night race. Okay, because the race will only be happening at night time. Now coming over to your right side, okay, right in front, you will be able to see the Singapore Flyer. Now, Singapore Flyer used to be the largest Ferris wheel here in the world. However, it is now the 2nd largest, okay? And Singapore Flyer is standing at a height of 165 meters above sea level. opened in the year of 2008. Okay, now later on, you will be able to see there is actually 28 cabins. Okay, 28 air-conditioned cabins, and inside one cabins, we can fit up to 28 people inside. Okay, now don't worry, because later on at the Merlion Park area, over there is a good photo stop for you to actually have a good backdrop view of the Singapore Flyer and the Marina Bay Sands Hotel as well. Okay, now just so you know, for Singapore Flyer, the price to go up is at least about $33 to $40, depending on the inclusion that you would want for it. And the entire ride itself will take a slow 30 minutes ride. Okay, and then it will only be going in one rotation only. However, Singapore Flyer, ladies and gentlemen, ever since COVID happened, because back then before COVID, Singapore Flyer used to open from 9 a.m. But now during the COVID period, they will only be open from 2 p.m. onwards, 2 p.m. till 10. So for us, unfortunately, we won't be able to enjoy the Singapore Flyer, but just enjoy the view.